All right, so I'm sitting outside the gym. It's a little bit more of a gloomy day. It's been fairly nice and around the past few days, but today is just one of those shitty days where you just want to stay in bed and nap. I actually just got off of work. I'm here at the gym. I got my bright ass orange shirt on. Might look a little familiar, same one that Max Tuning wears in some of his videos. So the guys at Paragon Wear hooked me up with a shirt. I'll link them in the description box below if you're interested. It's like 5% spandex, and you guys know how much I love spandex, so we're getting off in the right direction, if you know what I'm saying. But outside the gym, gonna go do some squats. It should be interesting. I took a little bit of a deload last week. That's why you didn't really see my squat footage. I hit 485 for one set of 5, and that was it. Today it calls for 500 for 3 sets of 3, and if I get it, great. If I don't, then that's okay too. But we're gonna see what happens, so let's get to it. All right, so as I said, the working sets today were 500 pounds for 3 sets of 3. Here you're seeing my very first one, and yes, my shoes and my shirt are very color coordinated this day. Now, as I said, I was feeling pretty good going into the day, and I think that really shows in my squats. I've been really struggling with this lately. Feel like my depth is okay here, as well as the speed of the weight is pretty good. I felt overall very stable on this. I also tried to get a little bit wider stance. I'm gonna try to work on bringing out a little bit better, but the first set was feeling pretty fine. Which brings us to the second set here, and for some reason I decided to go ahead and switch my hat around forward. It looks like maybe the bar is a little bit higher than it normally is as far as my low bar goes, and it kind of got a little misgrooved at first. As you could probably see when I was setting up, I kept trying to rearrange my feet. It's hard to do that when you have heavy weight, and that always kind of throws you off mentally. I got 2 reps, but that last one was a little bit of a struggle, so I didn't want to press a 3rd rep considering I had another set coming up, and that's what you're seeing here. So again, 500. So right now we had a set of 3, a set of 2, and now how this one goes, no one will know. First rep looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm really trying to squeeze my shoulders into the bar at the top. Second rep looks okay. It's a little slow, so I said, you know what, I'm not going to press my luck. Just want to go out here with a good mindset, and that's what I did. So 3 sets for a total of 7 reps altogether. I wanted to get 9, but I'll take 7 considering how things went. I'm then showing you my first set of high bar pause squats. So these are 335 for a set of 3. I then did 2 sets after this at 365 for another sets of 3. So these felt really good, felt really strong here in the hole, got a little bit lower, so things were moving pretty well. I then went on to just do some deficit stiff-legged deadlifts, and you can really see here how tall and lanky I really am. I don't even look like I lift, and I think most people would be shocked to find out that I weigh right around 235 pounds here, because I look very tall and very skinny, and these legs and shorts and color combinations and baggy shirt just isn't doing it for me. But I did 3 sets of 6 at 315 and called it a day after that, just because, again, trying to get back on track. All right, so back in the kitchen, just finished the workout. You guys saw most of it, and actually I thought it went pretty well. Despite the fact that I didn't hit all my reps, things felt a lot better and were moving pretty nice. And it's all about the motion of the ocean, baby, if you know what I'm saying. And you're lucky that this camera is really cropped up, because when I go like this, you don't want to know what's going on. But I'm here, I'm about to have my post-workout meal. It is probably about 40 minutes since I worked out. So again, anabolic window has definitely shut. Probably shouldn't even bother eating this, but that joke never gets old, so you just have to keep doing it. So what I have here is actually something that you might find interesting. What I made is a burger, which you can kind of see here. Now the burger I'm showing you is 90% lean ground beef. This is a 6-ounce patty that I made myself, and on top of that, I have 1 piece of thick cut bacon that I just cut up into 3 little pieces, so it just looks nice on top. I have a fried egg. Underneath that, there is some ketchup, shredded pyramid approved ketchup, and some spicy mustard just on a potato roll, because you guys know I love my potatoes. What's up, Chris Jones? And then on the side, I just have some tomato and cucumber salad with a little bit of that Bolthouse Farms honey mustard, which is really good. So some greens and reds and fruits and whatever. I guess you can consider these all fruits. I wanted to say vegetables, but since it has seeds, they're both fruits. And then I just have a glass of milk. So that's what I'll be eating. Not necessarily the most macro friendly, only because you get quite a bit of fat just for this 1 piece of bacon. I think it's like 7 grams of fat. With that meat, you're probably looking at another 10 to 12 grams of fat, even though it is 90% lean. But that's all right. I haven't really eaten a ton today, and this is definitely going to taste good and kind of my reward for having a somewhat decent of a workout, as well as the very beginning of this video, I got that hump motion going. I burn probably at least 200 calories, so I need all that food. So we got. We'll talk to you soon. Now this has nothing to do with the video, but I saw this guy walking outside my house, and this is huge, and he looks like a stegosaurus. I put this on Instagram. I figured I'd just go ahead and share him walking along because I thought it was pretty cool. And definitely props to anyone who can tell me what this music is from. Let me know in the comment section below.
Hey, Papa Smurf. Well, hello there, Brainy. Oh, nom, 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 nom. Nom, nom, nom. I feel like I'm in a Mike Chang commercial right now, but I just got back from seeing my sister. She's been overseas, and she got me these, and it's probably a little bit hard to tell. Let me see if I can adjust this a little bit for you guys so you can see. But these are some gummy Smurfs by Haribo, however you say this. I'm sure I'm butchering it for you people out there where this is actually made, which I think is Germany. I don't know. But I have these. I'm sitting outside the gym and I'm crushing some Smurfs, literally. Smurf, yeah. But this is probably a terrible choice to actually go and do this. I'm sure many of you are going to be offended right now because I have a Smurf in my mouth and I'm trying to talk to you, but if I chew it, it's only going to get worse. But I have some bench today. This is like food porn for some of you, because some of you guys like watching people eat. For others, you're totally disgusted. So anyway, I apologize, no more. But crushing some Smurfs, about to go hit some chest now. I turned in my program to Dan yesterday, and he probably won't get back to me with the next part of the programming until Friday's workout. So the way it works is we turn our programs in Monday night. Our old program still has 2 more days in it, so Tuesday and Wednesday have the training for today, but I think I might just kind of go in and go a little bit easy and play around with some stuff just because I don't have to turn these 2 days in, and maybe I just feel like doing it because that's what I want to do. And then come Friday, we'll go back to the heavy deads and back on the program. So we'll see what happens. We'll bring you inside. And again, I apologize if you were offended by me chewing those Smurfs. So let's get to it.
So I decided to have some fun and just do sets of 315 today. The goal was to just get reps of 3 with the normal bro style bench. And I just wanted to see how this would move because I haven't really done 315 in a long time, and I haven't really been doing any normal benching. Most of it is paused or speed or close grip or wide. So I just wanted to see how it felt, and to be honest, it felt pretty good. In this set particularly, I just thought the weight moved fairly well. The next set you'll see after this, I actually experimented with moving in a little bit closer, so I had my pinkies on the rings. Didn't like that because I don't do a good job of tucking my elbows out, so my forearms aren't as perpendicular as they should be. So I didn't feel as strong in this particular position. I think for me, my ring fingers on the rings are going to be the money and go-to grip for me. Then playing back again here, again just sets of 3, ended up doing 5 sets total, and overall felt pretty good. On top of that, I did some lat pull downs, which I didn't show. But if anyone got the song from the turtle video I showed a little bit earlier, let me know if you know this song as well, as this one is probably a little bit more well known, but still from a great game. So let me know in the comment section below. Alright, so back from the gym, it was pretty fun. We just kind of went around and played around a little bit, and I gotta say I love playing with myself, but I'm here in the kitchen gonna show you guys what I'm having post-workout. You guys seem to be liking some of these meals, so try to throw them in when I can, try to mix it up a little bit. I'll take you over here and show you exactly what I made first. So all we have in here is some broccoli that I steamed. We have some Parmesan couscous. That's it. Took pretty much half of the box there for 1 serving. Then I had some ground turkey that I cooked up 93.7 lean. I took about half of that as well. And when it's done, it looks something like this. So for seasoning, didn't have to do anything to the couscous just because, again, it is Parmesan. For the broccoli, I put on some lemon pepper rub. And then for the ground turkey, I put some of that buffalo sauce that I have that I always seem to have on hand. That's why it looks a little atomic orange. But this is definitely a bro-ish meal, but it's still really good. I'll probably just mix and mash this stuff all together to one big concoction. And then also while I'm eating, I'm going to be checking out game trailers because E3 is going on. So it looks like there's going to be a new Zelda for the Wii U, which is good because if you have a Wii U, you probably don't have very many good games for it. I don't think I'd ever buy one just because I don't have a lot of time to play games as it is. That's why I sold my Xbox One. I still have my PlayStation 4, so the Uncharted 4 was just released. As far as a teaser trailer goes, that looks pretty good. That's one of my favorite games, probably dating back to the PS3. That's why I bought that initially. But enough nerd talk. I'm gonna sit here, eat, watch some of this. In the meantime, as always, thanks for watching, and stay big.